On Tuesday, I was down 2.79%. Today, on Saturday, I'm back to slightly positive. But honestly, that's not the important part. The important part is what I did not do. I didn't increase risk, and that is exactly where many traders make the biggest mistake after a bad week. When traders go through a rough week, a lot of them do the exact wrong thing. They increase risk. They try to make it back quickly. They start forcing trades that were not good enough before, or they lose trust in their system too early, and usually that just makes everything worse. A bad week by itself is not unusual, that's part of trading. The bigger problem is often the reaction. If your reaction is emotional, aggressive, or impatient, a normal drawdown can turn into a real problem very fast. So this week, I didn't try to push harder, I just stayed with the plan. And the reason I could stay calm is simple. I was not depending on one single EA. I had several things running. They do not all behave the same way at the same time. So when one part is under pressure, another part can help stabilize the account. That's not magic, it's just a better structure. This is why I keep saying that one EA is not a trading plan. If you depend on one thing only, every bad phase feels too heavy, and then the emotional pressure gets much bigger. That is when traders start changing settings, increasing risk, or stopping the system at the worst possible time. But when you have structure, it becomes easier to think clearly. And manual trading makes this even harder, because after a bad week, every next decision becomes emotional. You want to make it back. You want to force a better entry. You want to feel in control again. And that's exactly where many traders make things worse. With a structured, automated approach, it is easier to stay consistent. Not because it's magic, but because it removes a lot of emotional interference. So what's the rule? Very simple. Do not increase risk after a bad week. Never ever. Do not revenge trade. Do not try to get everything back immediately. First, check whether the system is still behaving within normal expectations. And if the plan is still valid, just let the structure do its job. You want recovery to come from the system, not from your emotional decisions. This is also one of the many reasons I like the portfolio approach. It's not because it sounds fancy, but because it makes it easier to survive psychologically. You are not asking one single strategy to save everything. You are building a setup where different parts can carry different moments, and that is much closer to professional real trading than chasing one perfect EA. If you want to start simple, I'm giving away one free EA. It's one of the strategies I used on Soji before. This is a very good first step, and if you want the broader portfolio idea, that is exactly the direction behind the Do It Strategy Pro. It's not just one strategy, but a portfolio approach with more structure and stronger guardrails. So the main lesson from this week is not that I came back. The lesson is how, not by increasing risk, not by forcing trades, but by staying calm and not depending on one thing only. If that sounds closer to how you want to trade, check the links below. See you in the next one.